This movie recap begins with a funeral that money can't soften, where the richest man in France loses the one person his wealth can't replace, and a young boy loses his mother forever. 1 year later, a broke salesman with nothing but confidence is sold like a toy to that grieving child. What starts as a strange deal for money slowly turns into an unexpected bond that changes a father, heals a child, and proves that love can come from the most unlikely place. The movie begins with a funeral. It is the funeral of the wife of the richest man in France. Everyone is present. Her young son is standing there, shocked and unable to believe that his mother is gone. After the funeral ends, everyone leaves. Philippe tells his son to go home. At that moment, he realizes that he should stay with his son, but his meeting feels more important than his family, so he leaves. 1 year later, we meet a man named Sammy. Sammy has a bad arm, but his confidence and marketing skills are very strong. He sells strange items at high prices by claiming they are imported products. This time, the strangest item he has is a two-headed robe. While he is selling, the police arrive. They take all his goods, saying that his imported items are illegal. Sammy becomes sad and disappointed and returns home. His wife is shocked when she hears the news. Sammy had borrowed 3,000 euros to buy the stock. His wife is pregnant, and their house is in very bad condition. To solve these problems, Sammy decides to find a job. But because of his injured arm, it is very difficult for him to get work. Still, he manages to get a job as a security guard at a shopping mall. At the same time, we see Alex. His birthday is coming soon. His father, Philippe, asks him what gift he wants. Acting mature, Alex says he wants nothing and walks away. Philippe feels very upset. Since his mother's death, Alex has isolated himself completely. Later that night, Sammy starts his night shift at the mall. The next morning, the mall is completely empty. Philippe has cleared the entire mall so Alex can choose any gift he wants. Sammy, exhausted from his shift, falls asleep on a shelf near a Hulk statue. When he suddenly sees people arriving, he panics and tries to climb down, but gets caught in a net. When Alex's guards try to help him, Sammy's pepper spray accidentally goes off, creating a funny situation. Alex watches everything carefully. Instead of choosing a toy, he orders his manager to buy Sammy. The mall owner is shocked and says that humans are not for sale. But Alex insists. Because Alex is Philippe's son, the owner cannot refuse. He takes Sammy aside and tells him that there is a chance for him to earn a lot of money. He offers Sammy a job. If he plays with Alex for 1 day, he will be paid 1,000 euros. This amount is very big for Sammy, so he agrees and goes to meet Alex. But when Alex orders his guards to pack Sammy inside a box, Sammy is shocked and refuses. He says he agreed to play, not to be treated like a toy. He clearly says that he is a human being, not an animal or a toy. The manager explains the situation. He tells Sammy that Alex is the son of Philippe, the richest man in France. He says Alex could buy 10 malls like this or shut this one down easily. He tells Sammy that if he agrees to be packed in the box, he can ask for anything. Sammy thinks for a moment and then asks for 3,000 euros. The manager agrees and orders the guards to pack Sammy into the box. The box is delivered to Alex's room. Sammy comes out and is amazed. He has never seen such a luxurious and high-tech room. Alex tells him to follow. Alex jumps down a slide. When Sammy does not follow immediately, the guards push him down. Sammy realizes that the entire room is Alex's private play area. Alex signals Sammy to play quietly. At first, Sammy jokes around. But when he sees that Alex is serious, he plays properly and wins the game smartly. They spend the entire day playing together. When Philippe comes home, the guards show him a video of Sammy coming out of the box. Philippe becomes very upset and orders the video to be deleted immediately. He knows that if it leaks, the media will create a huge scandal. Deep inside, Philippe feels bad that his son treated a human being like a toy. Feeling guilty, Philippe invites Sammy to dinner. Sammy notices that only the three of them are eating, and the house feels silent and empty. When he tastes the food, he becomes emotional. They eat very expensive food every day, yet they are not happy. A cake is brought out. Alex cuts the cake silently. Felipe wishes him a happy birthday, and then they leave. After dinner, Sammy is asked to sign a contract. He is told that he must not tell anyone about what happened. In return, he will get his money. As Sammy prepares to leave, Philippe stops him and asks him to stay for a few more days. Philippe explains that Alex has started talking for the first time since his mother died. Sammy refuses, saying that he only came for the money and that he is not a toy. Philippe then offers to pay 14,000 euros per week. Sammy hesitates. This amount would solve all his problems, including the baby's expenses. Philippe gives him a 10,000 euro advance. Sammy finally agrees. Because Sammy left home without telling his wife, he is sent back to explain. His neighbors are shocked when they see him arrive in a luxury car and start taking photos. Sammy finds his wife very angry. He cannot explain where he was or why he cannot talk about it. He invents a story to calm her down. When she still does not believe him, he shows her the check. She becomes surprised and accepts his explanation. As Sammy leaves again, he notices that his neighbors, who worked for Philippe, have been fired and are protesting outside. When Sammy returns to the mansion, Alex behaves like a boss in a meeting. He announces the next game. Sammy must dress as a rabbit and run while dogs chase him. Sammy is shocked and says the game is dangerous. He tells the staff he will not do it, but they remind him that he took the money, so he must obey. Sammy agrees unwillingly. While talking, he calls Alex a spoiled rich kid. Alex overhears this and feels sad. The next day, the game begins. Sammy runs in a rabbit costume while dogs chase him. He barely escapes. Angry and shaken, Sammy quits and announces that he is leaving and returning the money. At home, he discovers that his wife has spent most of the money on appliances and food for her friends. Sammy becomes upset. That night, he sees the baby move in his wife's stomach. This softens his heart. He realizes he must provide for his child and decides to go back. Alex is angry because Sammy insulted him and left. To fix the mood, Sammy starts playing again. He jumps into a bathtub and splashes water. Alex runs away laughing. They accidentally enter Felipe's meeting room. Sammy realizes his mistake, but Philippe silences the guests because he has not seen his son laugh in a year. The next evening, Alex wants to play again, but Sammy refuses and tells him to watch the sunset instead. As they watch, Alex becomes emotional and runs away. Sammy follows him and finds him in a treehouse where Alex used to spend time with his mother. Alex looks at her photo and says that he loved her, but she died. He explains that when she was sick, he wanted to be with her, but Philippe sent her away for treatment. She came back dead. Seeing Alex cry, Sammy feels bad and tells jokes to cheer him up. Alex starts feeling better. Later, Sammy meets Philippe in the garden and tells him that a motherless child needs his father. Philippe becomes angry that a poor man is lecturing him. That night, everyone watches a football match together. They cheer loudly. When their team wins, Sammy and Alex hug each other. Philippe awkwardly asks for a hug as well. Later, Sammy teaches Philippe how to hug properly. That night, Alex has a nightmare and sleeps next to Sammy. In the morning, Philippe sees this and feels jealous because he has never been that close to his son. In the morning, Sammy plays Alex's mother's piano. Felipe becomes angry and fires Sammy immediately, ignoring the fact that Alex will be hurt. Alex begs him to bring Sammy back, but Felipe refuses. Alex runs away in his minicar. Sammy sees him and asks him to go home. Alex insists, so Sammy takes him along. When Felipe finds out that Alex has run away, he fires his bodyguard. The bodyguard says he has been with Alex since birth and will find him anyway. Alex reaches Sammy's house. He helps Sammy's wife and plays with neighborhood children. He enjoys being around kids his own age. Sammy shows Alex his two-headed toy. They have fun together. Sammy gives Alex a book as a birthday gift. Alex is very happy with this simple gift. When Sammy decides it is time to return Alex, Philippe arrives. His guards take Alex away and threaten Sammy with death if he ever comes near Alex again. Sammy returns home sadly. Soon after, the video of Sammy being sold as a toy goes viral. Sammy's wife is furious and throws him out of the house. People protest again. Sammy disappears. Later, Sammy's wife regrets her decision. She realizes Sammy needed support. She decides to find him. Meanwhile, Philippe tells Alex they are going to Japan. Alex agrees only if Philippe accepts his condition. Philippe also rehires the fired workers and gives them a raise. Everyone praises Philippe, but Sammy is forgotten. Suddenly, Sammy's wife goes into labor. The workers take her to the hospital. Alex reveals that Sammy has been hiding in the treehouse. Philippe cancels the trip and flies Sammy to the hospital by helicopter. Sammy's daughter is born. Everyone is happy. Sammy hands his baby to Alex. Philippe feels relieved. Later, Philippe stops the car and takes off his shoes. He asks Alex to do the same. They walk barefoot and talk calmly. Alex says his dream is to open a toy factory with Sammy. Philippe laughs and agrees. The movie ends with father and son walking together, finally connected, finally healing.